right, so when you come in the van, we've got the driver's seat on a swivel here and kind of a little table dinette area that we've got on a lagoon kind of swivel mount, so I have it locked in place right now. Here you've got chargers, outlet, and then another little seating area here. And then we've got the window shade that's got the bug screen as well on both of these windows up front. We've got upper storage, pretty good amount here that we use for just storing all sorts of random interior things. And then another good storage up here, like above the driver passenger seat, where we keep all of our window shades currently, and a really good place for stuffing backpacks and blankets and all sorts of other stuff. We've got this other little thing too that I keep behind this seat for putting shoes and other miscellaneous items. So then looking back kind of into the kitchen area, sink, we cook on induction, so I keep the induction cooktop in here. It's pulled out right now, just in my garage storage, but it's kind of how we roll. We cook outside mostly. So all of the drawers are on latches, so you pull it open, slide it out, and then you can lock it back in place. Butcher block for the countertop and a little backsplash. Another upper cabinet here with lots of storage for pots and pans, cooking equipment, whatever you need. And then yeah, just another couple set of drawers. We have an Isotherm Cruise 130 for the fridge. Plenty of space with a small little freezer section. And then I've got the shower here. So I made the shower with all this like thin stone veneer. Kind of looks pretty good. And then we've got a custom teak shower mat in here, and underneath is a custom fabricated stainless steel shower pan, so full hot water. And then the shower curtain is kind of interesting. You when you're using it, you can pull it out so that it kind of expands into the hallway for more space, and then when you're not using it, you just put it back in here. This is where we would keep like a composting toilet as well, but I've got the van kind of shut down for winter right now, so I pulled it out. Okay, and then I do have a closet that I built just for hanging stuff. So the whole van is built out of 80/20 aluminum, and so I kind of just played into that here and use this for this is where we hang things. And then you've got other clothes storage down below. Pretty nice for taking longer trips and stuff. And that's all on the latch system as well. Got the control panel, so on off for the light switches, and then inverter, outlet, freshwater pump, dump valve, and then you can check water tank levels here, fresh and gray water. This is for the water heater. And then, you know, we've got chargers here for USB, USB-C, and then kind of your main control units. You can see right now, just sitting in the garage, we're using 5.7 amps. I just turned the electrical system back on, so that's a little higher than normal because we're starting up the fridge and everything. So kind of where we're at there. And then the bed, so I'm 6'2", and I sleep comfortably in here. What I normally do is just take a small pillow. We have 2 of these, and we kind of put it here, and then you can put your normal pillow here. So at 6'2", 6'3", your head is going to be in the cutout here, and then your feet are going to go down into the cutouts as well. But these are the Van Speed capsules, and I finished them off with like this custom kind of pocket insert, and then I've used this gray, like marine grade twill fabric to kind of finish that off as well. So yeah, that's a little bit more of the sleeping arrangement. I know videotaping in here is a little bit hard, but kind of looking back from here, you get the idea as well of like the layout. So storage space, upper on both sides, little swivel table. Yeah, the sink, probably a solid 4 feet of just open countertop for cooking and prepping and all that sort of stuff. And then yeah, lots of drawers for miscellaneous things that you need to store. And then I keep my window covers for the back windows right here, so you can just pop them on. I've got window covers for everything. And then let me head around to the garage. All right, so I'll just turn this on. So the garage, it's kind of broken into two sections. So this is all of the plumbing, and then that is all of the electrical. And you've got a nice, probably 2 foot wide section here that's about 5 feet long. I've always considered putting like a pull-out, slide-out tray here for storage, but in all honesty, we haven't needed it. I end up putting a lot of like chairs and stuff up here, and then bigger items down here. And then you have a little bit of storage space up there as well, but this space, kind of where this lamp is pretty good. A couple things that I never really just finished off. I could always put just like 1/4 inch plywood and paint it white just to finish off the last couple walls here of the garage, but I haven't done that yet. So if that's a concern, I can always get that done. And then I guess I'll just show a little bit of the electrical system. Oops. So I've got the solar charge controller and then DC to DC charger here, accessible in case you need to work on anything. And then back here, I've got most of like the actual wiring and stuff done, and then the master on-off switch for the electrical system. And then plumbing stuff is accessible through here. I made these easy access points just in case I needed to do anything easy, and then you can always pull all this off. And then this is the main water fill with this Aquaphor attachment that we carry. Comes with the van, and then outdoor shower hookup attachment here. So the whole garage is on a bug screen, which is nice. So you can let these come down and kind of cover up the garage area and allow, you know, nice airflow in to the main van area while covering the garage. So yeah, that's kind of the gist of it. If you've got any other questions, just let me know.